Hi Leo, how are you guys? Leo. Okay. I'm just gonna clear the energy really quick and we'll get started. Leo. Fool, I knew it. You're about to feel really free if you don't. Embark on new endeavors, new journeys. Something big. Something really big. Loyal people surrounding you. People coming out of the woodwork that you didn't even know about. Opportunity coming around that you didn't even know about. This could have to do with the Aries person as well. And you got the Magician. You're manifesting something really big coming in. Really big, really big. It's going to give you a huge sense of freedom. You're going to feel so free. So free. You know it. You know it. Could be from a Virgo person, but I'm also feeling like Virgo and Aries person did something major that really helped you get your center here. Because they really showed you that you were off center, right? Because it's like nothing that anybody else does to you, really, you attracted it, right? But that is just a way for us to be brought into awareness. The Wheel of Fortune is destiny, yes, but you see this collaboration? You're collaborating with the universe now. You saw how everything before was things that you manifested, and there's two people, possibly a fool, possibly an Aries and a Virgo, that did some pretty horrible stuff to you, which revealed to you where your own vibration was at, right? Because here's the thing is, especially being Leos, having such a big heart, you will give anything to anybody else, but maybe not thinking that highly of yourself. There may be times where you really do enjoy and love yourself and shine your light and love being who you are, but not necessarily all of the time, and not necessarily enough. And sometimes we'll put that aside for others. And you're doing that because you have a really big heart. But here's the thing. You're never supposed to sacrifice your own happiness for somebody else's. That's just not right. That's not how we're meant to live. That's not how we're meant to be. And that person will just take from you and take from you and take from you. There is no happiness really even had by any party when that happens. It's a false sense of happiness because this person is taking from you. And so there is a recognition here. This caused you, a lot of the great philosophers of our time, Thich Nhat Hanh, Gandhi, they all said, your enemy is your dearest friend, because the one that harmed you so much, they give you an opportunity for you to see. And so it's like you're seeing that now. You're seeing these past two things that happened, circumstances with people. It's probably your whole life things, but it's like perhaps two people really stick out to you that they really wronged you or hurt you or something, right? And you're really seeing it as, okay, no, I allowed that, and I'm going to use that energy, because energy is transformed, right? It's never lost or, destroyed or created. It's just transformed. So all the energy that you have towards all of that hurt, you're transforming it into having a new beginning, and you're manifesting it. And when anytime you have the Wheel of Fortune with the Magician and the Fool here, you got something big coming in. that the universe wants you to know. Yeah. And this is not, it is the universe and destiny and you all together. 3 equal parts, 3 of Pentacles, all collaborating to bring you this huge, this new, something new to be born here. Look at the star. It's like you don't have to look any further. You don't have to walk away anymore. You did it. You did that. Freaking wow. Freaking, it's like monumental. Chariot here, fast moving. So does this blessing have to do with a move? Does this blessing have to do with something that you're full, steam ahead on, that you don't have any blockages anymore with something new that you're trying to birth into your life? That could result in moving. It could result in having something to do with a Cancer. Chariot. Two of Pentacles. Coming into balance. The star, man. Wow. Aquarius energy. Couple love. Could be a Aquarius that wants to come in. Wow. Doesn't have to be. Don't hold too tightly to the signs, right? Anybody can be vibing in any energy at any time. But definitely you have balance within you, because the star talks about that healing. It talks about creating that balance. It talks about healing as beloved, so above, below. And now it's like, this cup of love, it could be where there has been heartache. Scorpio energy here. You got the 3 of Swords with the Death card and then the Sun. So it's like, with this Sun card being here, this is a past heartbreak. You're not in this energy now. Maybe you thought something was over that isn't over. 2 of Wands, 8 of Swords, and the Emperor. This is somebody being in their head, thinking there's nothing left out there for me. But it's like, there's an Emperor here. You are this Emperor. Could be a Pisces or a Cancer, because you have the Lovers here, 5 of Swords, and the Moon. Something didn't work out. Gemini is here too, with a person, and you're wondering. But there's a change here. Here, they're looking down. It's like, oh. You could see on his face, he's like, I'm like thinking about things that happened and things went wrong and things are this way, and kind of being stuck here and having to walk away from these other people on the beach here, right? And then this energy is a very different energy. She's looking up and she's looking with wonder up at the moon. Like, all right, I'm here now in this moment, and I'm going to daydream. I'm going to imagine. I'm going to look at the night sky and imagine what will be, what will come. Creating a wish, creating a hope, and getting into alignment here with the Lover's card. So some things needed to happen the way that they needed to happen here, it feels like. Because nothing can get in the way of this. Nothing can get in the way of this. Nothing. You can't get in your own way of that. The universe is going to make everything so that happens. You need to have this new beginning. You need to have this manifestation. You need to be in the balance of the flow of life here, because you're creating something that's really big. The moon and the star is kind of big. 3rd time the star card has come out. So be strong here. If you are assessing and you're saying nothing is happening here, Spirit wants you to know this is your energy, the Strength card. Spirit wants you to stay strong because big things are actually changing, and now is really, really the time for you guys. It's like you are now in the frequency of your dream. That's what it is. Everything is energy, and if you can become the frequency of what you wish, you will have what you wish. That's the way it is. That's the way it works. Albert Einstein said that, sort of. Look up a quote by him. He said that in a way, right? Yeah. There is an ending to like fighting this battle or like learning something. You've learned something already. You have all the skills already. And there is this, should I walk away or something? You know, like looking like there's nothing here for you to move forward, but there is a way that this is all coming together here. Yeah. And it all leads, every heartache that you went through, every ending that you had to face, every heartache, every balancing, every time you had to pick up everything that you own and just move away again, begin again, pick yourself up one more time and just keep going, keep going. And there's a point now where you're kind of like, is this going anywhere? Is this it? Like, what am I doing here? Is anything gonna ever work out? I couldn't be more optimistic. And it is. It's like most people around you, they get wishes, they get things, they get this, they get that. But they're at like sun level, which the sun is great. Don't get me wrong. But the sun is, you know, we know the sun. It's the sun. Well, the star though, you got a star coming. And this is unknown. There is an unknown aspect to it. This is something where you're breaking precedences. You're like, I don't even know if I use that word correctly. Just throwing that out there. But it's like, this is in the area of whatever it is you're doing, you're creating a way to do it, or your expression of how to do it or what you're doing is like different than, you're going to set the new standard of what people go to, the new thought line, the new process. There's something new that you're bringing to it that it's going to be like a new thing. Hope that's making sense. And nothing can be taken from you. Someone's trying to take from you. Oh, could be a Virgo. Could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Because this person believes in hard work. Okay? They believe in hard work, and they, you know, when it came to this connection, you know, they weren't all there. They weren't all there. They, you know, look at how this person is choosing to have a mask on. Look at all the options and this creepy creature around it. Like, behind the scenes, it's like, it feels like you're here praying for something to work out with you and a person. It feels like this is past. And they're over here thinking of ways to use these choices and keep up this mask and the charade, and they're wearing a cloak, and it's like unknown, you know, and it's just not, they didn't really see that you are this empress. You were this empress the entire time. And it feels like they're going around and they're like trying to tell this story like your burdens are their burdens, or that your shortcomings that you face in life are the shortcomings that they face in life, or the things that you have learned, whatever it is that you're all about. They try to act, it's like somebody stealing somebody's jokes. let's say you tell a joke and it's so funny, everyone at the party laughs and goes crazy about it. Well, this person goes around when you're like to places without you and they tell that joke like it's their joke. Or and then later on when they see those people that when you told the joke they laughed, they're like, oh, like yeah, like I told that joke a little bit earlier and this person stole my joke. And like they'll probably even get people from the other place that they told this joke to like be like, yeah, I did hear you tell that joke before, but they don't know that it happened after. Like they're just taking what makes you you and they're trying to use it for themselves. Look at this, the devil. You can't make this up. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, doesn't have to be, but I'm just saying, it's like heavy earth sign energy here. Got the Hanged Man. It just, you're seeing some things in a different way though. You're seeing that even though this person did that, like there is nothing that can keep your blessings. You learn from this situation with this Page of Swords. You're willing to learn from it. And I feel like people are starting to pick up on it as well because they see that this person, it's very obvious that this person is scrambling. And it's like the better your life gets, the worse their life gets. And it feels like people, they can see this and they're not having it. They're like not having it with this person. You may have another person that's thinking back on the way that they treated you and thinking back on how they thought that this was going to be something and it's not right now and they're wanting it to be something. Let's see about this. This doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. You know, and also it feels like people want you in the middle of their like situations here. It's like they feel like you are the decider. You're the decider. So people want to tell you their troubles or their betrayals or like things that have happened to them, and they want to hear what you think of it because they want to know what they should think of it. It's like kind of the energy I'm getting with this Hierophant card, with the Magician and the Seven of Swords. People want to hear your opinions about your approach to life, or how would you handle this, or how would you handle that. I don't think they're really coming out necessarily and asking you. It feels more like they're just like saying like, this person, you know, they did this to me or they did that to me and this happened to me the other day, so now like, I don't know. They want to hear your response. And then they're like, okay, that's how I should think of this. Okay, so this is what I should do now. It's like they're not exactly asking your advice, but they are. And I think there's people that you think they don't like you and you're going to be like shocked or you're going to be surprised to find out that they do really like you or they do really like. There are jealous people around, and that's kind of going to be something. It feels like that's just going to be something. But at the same time, it doesn't affect you. It doesn't bother you. It's also like coming to a common ground with situations where you felt betrayed in your past. You know, and we do have the High Priestess and the Hierophant card out here. So this could be some sort of a shock. You have the Moon and the High Priestess also, so this could be a Pisces person that is shocking you. Shocking you with admiration for you, shocking you with a truth. But it's like your response is so, like, to any haters or to anybody like that, it's kind of like, who does this? Trying to think of a celebrity. Maybe Ariana Grande? I don't know for sure. But I think that she responds like with grace. I think I've heard of that a couple of times. It's hard to I'm pretty sure she, like, if people like attack her, people ask her a question like, your ex is dating this person, like, what do you think of them? And she's just like, I think they're really beautiful. I hope they have a great life together. Like, and it's just like genuine. You can feel it, The few times that I've seen things like this, I've felt that way, but I'm not like researching her whole life, so I don't know. But it definitely is like this energy of you handle things with grace. Like, even if you hear of other people putting you down, or even if you see if people putting you down, you just like turn it into a valuable situation. You turn it into a situation where you end up looking good, and someone was trying to make you look bad or make you look frazzled or create insecurity in you or something like that. And it's just like, it's not working. These people, they don't have power over you. It's so interesting how they're all wearing like this red robe, right? The thief is wearing a red robe. The Hierophant wearing a red robe. The magician wearing a red robe. There is no difference between people. Everybody is equal, and it's just what you choose to be in this life that makes you who you are. That's it. But you can wear that red cloak and you could be anything. This thief could then become a Hierophant. The Hierophant could become a thief, and the magician, and anybody can be anything in this life. And you're kind of realizing that. You're kind of like, look, I'm not going to judge people. If it looks like they're a thief right now, well, maybe I don't have the whole story. And maybe if I really knew, they'd look like a Hierophant, or they'd look like a magician. So it's like you kind of turn the situation into your advantage no matter what. I feel like somebody is going to notice that about you. People are noticing that about you for sure. It's like public recognition of that. And it happens suddenly. I feel like this is coming before it happens. You might know of a person that is leaving a connection and then they want to come and speak to you. Also, it's like this Wheel of Fortune and this Fool are just bound together. The Magician's right here. The High Priestess is right here. There is something very psychic going on right now. There is something very magical going on right now about a beautiful opportunity for you. Again, with the Fish. Could be a Pisces, man. Could freaking be. But the universe wants you to know that this new beginning is here for you. That you are manifesting something great here. And it could be somebody coming in that you think you had to walk away from. It could be multiple love offers, honestly, because it feels like you were not really focused on love. You were focused on your own bliss. And it was like, yeah, I would like for love to happen, but I don't want to push it because I want to make sure it's balanced. I don't want to be breadcrumbed with the Six of Pentacles. You want somebody who is really, really here and ready, So it's like until, I'm up at the top of the mountain. That's where I am right now. So if you want to reach me, you can climb the top of the mountain. And it's kind of like saying, I'm not coming down to you. But at the same time, like, you're not staying in the same place. But it's like energetically, you're not going to accept less than the Ten of Cups. You want the Ten of Cups. We don't want the Eight of Cups. And like these people, it feels like you had offers in the past that it wasn't all the way there. But there is something to be said about a person that was, I feel like, scared. And that's why they didn't come through. But that doesn't mean that it couldn't be everything. Doesn't mean that it couldn't be anything, everything. And they know that now. Something needed to be balanced out within them, and now it's like they know that now, and now there is this want to come forward. There is this desire to come forward. And, I feel like you're just kind of like living in this strong, confident energy, like pushing forward, and you know what it is you want, and you're not going to settle for anything less here with this Justice card. It's like more focused on your pentacles and your movement, what's coming in for your life. And like, this will just show up, and it will just show up unexpectedly. And that's exactly what it is. Look, King of Cups here. Someone wants to be romantic. Somebody wants to offer this. All of a sudden, they want to be this romantic. And I feel like it's because they're afraid they're going to lose you. It's like you pull all your energy away and you want to move forward, and you want to move forward on something else. Whatever that is for you, I don't know, but it means something to you and you get an opportunity with it. And they don't want to lose you because they feel your energy is shifting off of them. And they don't like that very much. They don't like that very much. So that makes it's like pulling them to bring this back around. But it's kind of like regardless, your focus is unstoppable. Look at the sun. Look at this Emperor. Look at this Eight of Pentacles. You are so close to achieving your goal. So keep moving forward. Spirit wants you to keep going here because you're doing something really phenomenal that is going to help a lot of people. It's your destiny. It's your destiny. How are you going to know it's your destiny? When you think about actually doing this and it just fills your whole body with joy. That is a dream that you are meant to have. That is why you feel that way about it. And believing that you will have it, letting go of how is it going to happen, I can't do it, I don't know anybody else that has this in their life, nobody in my family has money, or nobody I know has done anything like this. Let go of all of that. Believe that you have the power to create your own reality because you do. Okay? Follow your bliss and it will come. It will come for you. Spirit is wanting you to know that. Yeah, it feels like the work is done. The work is done and now the rewards are here. Okay. I'm going to pull a charm. You always get these. The bicycle. How amazing is that? I feel like that's a sign from Albert Einstein, because you know what I know about Albert Einstein? I know that one quote that I barely said to you, and I know that he rode his bike every single day to work. He rode his bike every day because it's engaging both sides of your brain, because you're using both sides of your body actively doing something. So maybe get outside and do something that uses both parts of your brain. Do something that brings you joy also. If it's something that doesn't really have to make sense. Like, maybe you already took a shower and a few hours later you're like, I'd love to really take a bath. Like, that would just be so relaxing. But in your head you're like, I just took a shower. Like, I don't need. Why? You can take a bath, relax, enjoy yourself. And then when you get back to working and doing passion, something that you're focused on, that you're wanting to create, you're going to be so much more refreshed from doing that. How can you make it more enjoyable? Riding your bike to work, if you love the scenery and you love to ride your bike and you hear the birds chirping and it's so peaceful and that's something that you love to do, then why not do it? If it's going to make your life more enjoyable, it's going to put you in the frequency of joy. And you're going to have joy in this life. Okay, that is inevitable. That is law. Okay, and then you also have the rackets here with the ball. So really this symbolizes the energy that you create within your very being is the energy that you get back. So if you feel, it's good to pay attention when you go out into the world and you're around people, you're around friends. If you feel very drained after that, okay, those people are making me feel drained. So should I go see them? Am I really getting enjoyment out of that? It talks about noticing that what you get back, and that is a reflection of your vibration, and that's not something to feel bad about. That's something to say, hey, I want to get this back instead, so I'm going to make some changes to my vibration so I can be a vibrational match to that. If you're getting people that are yelling at you, they don't value you, they do not listen to you, okay, do I listen to myself? Do I believe in myself? What can I do to believe in myself more, to love in myself more? Spirit is wanting you to meditate and align. If you like are not big on meditation, you can just do things that bring you joy, whatever it is that brings you joy. That will put you into a place of alignment. And then this life will just kind of flow to you. You don't have to work so hard to make things happen, right? We built a bike to work harder for us, not for us to work harder than the bike, right? It's the other way around. So, thank you so much, Leo, and I hope I see you next time.